Hello everybody and welcome to a new part of Let's Play Specter of Torment. Today we are going to do a stranded ship polar night, so let's start. Are you prepared to visit the stranded ship? Yes. Stop right there. Red Eyes is here to save the day. Red Eyes? The one and only. Uncle said there's evil stuff going on in here. And when evil's afoot, Red Eyes is on the rise. Childish, you don't belong in this place. Run along, before you get hurt. Who dares to intrude on my tower? Hey lady, my name's Red Eyes. Are you up here to help me beat these guys up? Oh. Ho 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 ho. Looking for an apprentice of your own, Specter Knight. He's nobody, just a naive kid. Let him be. I'll escort him out myself. A nobody, you say? Well, that just won't do. Let's make something of him, shall we? What are you doing to me? The darkness. It hurts. Stop. Ag. So potent. Ha ha ha. Now this is the kind of feeling I could get used to. Put him up, Skinny. Why don't we take my new powers for a spin? So this is Dark Red Eyes. He has 4 attacks. Dagger attacks. He can simply slash forwards with his dagger, of course, covering a bit of ground as he slashes. However, he can also leap as he attacks. He can leap from the ground diagonally upwards, or jump into the sky and leap diagonally downwards, attacking as he goes. Jumping and doing downward slashes are still your best bet, but his random upward and downward movements may catch you by surprise every now and again. Pulsating dagger, Red Eyes will sometimes throw his dagger, and it will stay in place, starting to pulsate. Every pulsation sends out shockwaves that can hurt you if they hit you. Dagger rush, with this attack he can disappear, and then a few moments later appear to your left, or fight and rush straight at you attacking with his dagger. You can of course just jump over him, but try to get in a downward slice while you are at it. Ground dagger, Red Eyes will throw his blade into the ground, all while staying high up above, out of reach, and it will tear up the ground, throwing rocks everywhere for a bit. You can dodge between these rocks if you are fast enough. Once it is done throwing rocks, the blades will race along the ground at you until they return to Red Eyes. Just jump over it when it does this. Keep attacking like normal afterwards. Oh, how delightful. I'm impressed, Red Eyes. Perhaps I can find a use for you around here. Let's see. That nervous acolyte is certainly unfit to guard this mirror. Take his place, if you would. Of course, my master. Can I destroy him? Not too hasty, my child. He can ponder his fate in the dungeon. And you. Stop wasting time. Return to the task at hand, and do not fail me again. So let's do the stage now. Stranded ship, here we go, let's do this. You sure you want to go to the stranded ship? Yes, I'm 100% sure. Are you ready to slip and slide? I sure hope so, because we have ice physics. You cannot jump on the ice ledges, so use the left wall to get up on them, kill the beetle, and move to the right. I bet not jumping on these ice platforms will show up again. And again, you can wait here a couple minutes, just so you can get used to ice physics. If you have any trouble, best cloaks for this level is rail mail, because you can grind quickly along ice surfaces and spikes, as if they were rails. Or you can use ghostly garb, because Specter Knight will skate, and you have better control on ice. But I'm not sure about the ice part 1, never check that out, but I heard about it. Anyway, let's go to the next room. Now we have rails, you can use them to slash off the dragon for a gem in the upper right. The block has a gem too, and then back left for some more gems. No secrets here. Continue on to the right. There is an ice mage here. Notice snowballs sends down little snowflakes that damage you. Use the rails to get to the top rail and kill him. He takes 3 hits normally. Is there anything in that wall I didn't check, so let's check now. Nothing. Now we have more rails. Nothing tricky here though. You just need to get to the top again and ride the rails to the end, jumping when necessary. Wow, no enemies or nothing. There's a chest in the upper right. I think you have one chance to get it. Maybe you can wall jump. If you break this snow block, I don't know, I never tried that. Now kill the world and drop down. And we have a first checkpoint and a new enemy, Blobsidian. They can be found jumping high from one specific place to another and are tougher than their other counterparts, possessing 5 hit points. They can also stick to walls, unlike their counterparts. They are primarily used as platform for dash slashes and do not pursue Specter Knight. And there is Red Skull number 1, just walk to it. Don't jump on the snow block, you will need it. I need that Blobsidian so I can get to the ice platform, since I can't wall run. Anyway, let's continue, and I will be back for Red Skull. Still nothing. I think I need to go more to the right. Now kill the knight here. You can use Dread Talon to kill him quickly. Use this Blobsidian to slash to the upper right and wall run up the wall. This leads to gems. Then use this one to get Red Skull number 2. Now let's return for Red Skull number 1. Knight is back, so let's kill him again. Guess who's back? This enemy. Use Sid to get on the ice platform, then jump to next one and grab Red Skull number 1. Now break the snow and go to the next room. Drop down for the checkpoint and break the left wall for a rotten apple. If you need it, walk to the sand block on the right and destroy it. Then quickly jump to the upper right for Red Skull number 3. Bombs will destroy the blocks, but help them out with some jumping, and grab the gems that come out, that take out the last blocks and drop down. And it's mini boss time. Hurlsvulga. Hurlsvulga flies from either the left or right of the screen, and has 2 attack patterns. It either charges across the screen, or hangs back to spit rainbow projectiles at Specter Knight. The bottom half of his body is armored, so he can only be struck from above by taking advantage of the nearby lanterns. When hit, Hurlsvulga gets knocked back and vomits a rainbow, which create a solid platform to land on and strike it a few more times before he flies away. It deals 1 full damage point and has 12 hit points. Fun fact: in the game's files, his model is named Rainbow Bird, composed of 2 separate sprite sheets, Bird Boss containing the creature sprites and Bad Boss Rainbow containing his rainbow attack effects. It's finished. Now continue to the right, and once again my cloak is saving me from death. Climb the ladder and avoid spears from the enemy and grab the checkpoint. Then destroy the snow block, go down the ladder and again avoid the spears. Destroy the snow blocks to kill the enemy and grab what's inside the platter and grab the red skull, and then go right. Hit this switch to remove log below. Don't forget to break the wall on the left for pink gem. Kill the enemy. Then slash this switch twice to get to the top, then slash this switch and drop through the middle and break the wall on the left. And go down. Drop down and slash to the upper left on the switch. Then slash to the upper left this switch, use the wall and use the switch again to get to the chest. Now we have 7 bubbles of HP. Head back the way you came to leave this secret room with even more health and go right. Note the switch here. Hit it, then get to the next alcove and jump the spear again for a gem. Then get to the spot where you can wall run upwards. You can't get to the switch from the bottom, so you need to go around because of ice at the bottom. Before you go up, break the wall on the left for a chest. Collect the gems and go up. Here we'll learn that the switches control the rails as well. Hit the switch to make the bottom rail blue to claim the checkpoint. Now, from the wooden ledge, slash the middle switch and claim the gems. Then fall to the middle rail and hit the switch again. When you get close to it, this lets you jump to the top rail and reach the upper area. Drop down and hit the switch, which lets you wall run, and use the rail to get to the big area to the right. Use this rail to get a red skull, then hit the switch to change red for blue and vice versa, and use rail again to get to the other room. Let's try that again. There we go. Get what's in platter and drop down, jumping for the gem and hitting the switch. This takes you to the right, but turns the right rail red. Still, your jump should put you far enough to the right so you can jump up to the logs above, hit the switch, and make your way to the ladder nearby. Use the left one to slash to the upper left for a checkpoint, and then the other one to slash to the upper right for a dirt pile. Get all the gems and go up the ladder. Here you can climb to the top of the ladder, fall on purpose, and slash to the upper right with the dragon to wall run to the top. Once you're on the snow, wait for the ice platform to come to you before dropping down, then wall climb to get back up again. Use the enemy to get to the left ladder and climb it. Here slash the snow out of the way and jump to the next ladder when you can. Kill the enemy, you can easily kill him, and break the snow to get further up. Get a checkpoint here. Use the powdered snow to cover all the spikes. You want to slash the dragon here to get to the upper left, kill the horse guy, and break the left wall for a secret room. This room is dangerous. Cover the spikes with snow, then jump in the middle. Carefully inch your way forward so you can run on the left side of the wall above you and cover the next spike platform. Then jump from the platform to cover couple of spikes, then wall run to cover the rest and get the red skull. Now return to the previous room and climb the ladder. We've got more spikes and rails, but snow too. Use the rails to drop snow and get over to the right where ice mages kill him, and then break the wall behind him. He takes 3 hits and he will bounce you back on the rails, so you need to do couple laps. This secret room is a lot like the last one. Use the rail to drop snow and get the gem on the right, then drop down and kill the right wolf. Jump over to grab red skull number 7 and kill the last wolf, then return to the previous room. And new enemy Rail Rider. Rail Riders are exclusively found on rails, and their only method of attack is to directly collide with Specter Knight. Note the wall on the right. Break it for red skull and a chest. This next part is going to go by fast. You are on a rail grinding segment. This is pretty easy for the most part. My best advice is follow the gems. First thing you get some gold, and then you get safe way to go through. Anyway, red skull is here, don't worry. If you miss it, you can use the wall here to get it. Now I want to get that pink gem. Doesn't matter, I'm not getting it. Final red skull. Grab the checkpoint and jump to the left. And there we go, final red skull. Now it's boss time. Your reputation precedes you, Polar Knight. The glory of battle awaits you in the Enchantress New Order. Not much for words. Is there nothing you desire? My master is willing to make it worth your time. Well, Polar Knight isn't going to say much, but he's still a dangerous fight. You remember why, right? Right, those darn spikes that are going to be all over the area, which are really going to keep you on your toes. He still has snowball attack. This is an attack you'll recognize for sure. Polar Knight sends giant snowballs your way. These are easy to jump over, or preferably slash through, as you make your way to him, but after he makes a few of them, usually 3 to 4, he will run forward and scoop them up, flinging them back at you, which is why you want to destroy them if you can. If he flings 3 to 4 snowballs back at you, you are likely going to get hit, so try to destroy them as you move in to hit him. Note that he can also run forward, and if there's no snowballs, he'll only throw one back, very easy to dodge. He sometimes runs like this, just to get away from you, so be ready. He also has his shovel drop. Now this is a dangerous attack. Polar Knight will disappear when he jumps, and a moment later he'll plunge down where you were. This means you should be on the move. When he lands, he can destroy whatever he hits, an ice pillar or just hitting the floor, which results in spikes being exposed where he lands, forcing you to watch your footing. Not much else to say here other than run away, and watch out for spikes. He also has ice pillar drop. This move is good for you. Polar Knight will stomp and cause several ice pillars to drop from the ceiling. These things stick in the ground and are of various height, so climbing them may require jumping up first. Still, they are safe havens from the spikes. The best thing about them though is that at times, Polar Knight will start charging them, breaking them all, starting from one end of the screen or the other. When he does this, you can keep down slashing at him and just hurt him over and over. Seriously, you can get in 4 to 5 hits easily like this, making this a fantastic move for you. And last move is Snow Shovel. When Polar Knight shovels some snow, he exposes spikes. He will usually shovel up 3 spaces, creating 3 spikes on the ground, and when he does this, he'll also fling 3 small snowballs out behind him, which can hurt you. You can usually fit between the second and third ones though. If he shovels an area that has spikes, he'll throw less snowballs. Get away from the spiked area as best as you can, and fight him somewhere else, all while hoping those small icicles come down and cover up the spikes. Now like always, let's visit red. Spider Scythe. Throw a scythe which climbs over obstacles, so let's get it. When used, Specter Knight throws a scythe toward the floor, where it travels along the surface, including up walls or across ceilings. Spider scythes do not break dirt, instead traveling along it. Spider scythes can climb walls that Specter Knight himself cannot. Spider scythes pierce through enemies, potentially damaging them more than once. The player may have maximum of 2 spider scythes active at the same time. Active spider scythes disappear after a few seconds. Now let's upgrade some curios. First thing I want to upgrade is Will Skull. Will Skull recovers 3 orbs of will instead of 2. And let's upgrade. I don't know what to upgrade. Let's upgrade Dread Talon. Dread Talon can no longer be interrupted by damage, and also produces a wave of energy that slightly increases the attack's range. Can I get gems from Memek? Yes I can. Nice. Almost enough for another upgrade. 23 gold short. Anyway, I'm going to end the part here. I hope you enjoyed, and in the next episode we are going to do Explodatorium Plague Night.